It's the sound of violins that breaks the sound of the Palestinian villages. Even the sound of tuning instruments is better than the silence induced by the fear of isolation. We are in Birzeit, near Ramallah, in Palestinian territory. This is where this short story begins. The protagonists are Palestinian children and the music of the Mediterranean. Children don't have an easy life here. They live in the countryside, far from the many things a city offers. They can only imagine what other children in other parts of the world normally do. Go to school, meet friends, play. Things they often cannot do due to checkpoints, the curfew, the war and increasing fear. Maybe you're wondering how one can live here and think of music. This is Omar from Ramallah. He plays the violin. He really enjoyed the summer camps. He learned a lot and spent a lot of time with friends who come from different places. Ahmad also plays the violin and comes from Nablus. He loves music, especially the violin. He wants to continue studying and playing, and also to come back here. The children are not the only ones who feel this way, but their teachers do too, who volunteer to come here from abroad to join the children. The summer camp is one of the many initiatives of the conservatory. UCODEP, present in Palestine for over 10 years, and the Academy of Music of Florence, with the sponsorship of the EU Commission and Co-op, are all granting Edward Said of Ramallah the support for the project Solidarity Notes. Make music, not walls, which features few steps and many objectives. 2 music workshops in which 400 Palestinian students between 6 and 13 may learn about music through the courses run by the Conservatory of Ramallah, an exchange program between music teachers from the Academy of Music of Florence and the Conservatory Edward Said of Ramallah, and a concert by the Modern City Ramblers in Palestine at the end of a promotional and awareness-building campaign during their Italian tour. Music, because it's a form of expression, a way to feel alive. Music, because it means sharing. Music, because it's part of a people's history and profoundly felt in the Palestinians. Lastly, music for the simplest of reasons. Children enjoy it. And because it's an alternative to the tension and violence one breathes here along with the air. Not everyone will become a musician, but the time spent at the conservatory or at summer camp is less time spent in isolation and anger. Solidarity Notes, Make Music Not Walls, has allowed 2 teachers from the Academy of Music in Florence to come here in Palestine to take part in the summer camps. But has also allowed 2 teachers of the conservatory, musicians, to come to Italy and play at schools.
So when we say make music, not walls, and we were saying make life, not walls. I say make love, not walls. It's part of giving people there a little hope, and to be optimistic that life or the future can be better.
Sharing. Italian children who discover Arabic music and those from Palestine who discover European music, old and new. Izzat Ayoub is a task manager of the European Commission and overtly praises this project. He believes it has the merit of maintaining and promoting the local culture, which is also expressed by music. But above all, its importance lies in the involvement of the most remote and isolated areas of the country. Marta, the project coordinator appointed by UCODEP, agrees. She stresses that people can recover their identity also thanks to music, which is a tradition of the Palestinian identity here. Then there are the teachers from the Academy of Music of Florence. Janeth stresses on the experience-sharing issue and how these children have learned to work together with music, and what an extraordinary experience it was. Vofango is happy to have had this experience. He believes he was lucky to be present and points out how teachers brought their small experience to a great project. This is how music is born, collectively, repeatedly rehearsing, one of the things the Palestinian youths most enjoy. During the trip to Ramallah with the Modern City Ramblers, who has been testimonials of the project, for the final concert and the conclusion of Make Music Not Walls, the Italian students of the Academy had the opportunity to play with Tamara and the other children of the Doma and Jurat al-Shama workshops. During rehearsals with the Modern City Ramblers and the students of the conservatory, they realized how it is possible to speak a single language through music. What's more, it's amazing how similar Mediterranean cultures are, even though they are distant. The big day is close. Ramallah has a marvelous palace for making music. It'll be a lovely celebration tonight. The students of the schools in Doma and Jurat al-Shama arrive with their teachers and parents. This concert is a great event. It seems a prize for all here because everyone who's here tonight deserves it. The MCR perform with the Academy students and their new friends, the conservatory students. Together, they have given a fantastic concert. MCR's Dudu Morandi agrees and speaks of a moving experience within an authentic, lovely and very incredible event. This is a celebration day for UCODEP, who promoted the project, and for the European Commission, who financed it. Also for the local and foreign partners who supported it. But it's also a day devoted to thinking about the future. No longer about what's taken place, but what still needs to be done. Riccardo Sansoni, in charge of the Mediterranean office of UCODEP, agrees and speaks of a new course to follow and a new challenge. In Berzeit, there were children who tried to play violin for the first time, and in Ramallah, musicians who play. It seems true that life would be a mistake without music.